Good evening or good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to be giving a presentation about why I think cannabis should be legalized federally. The first thing is it has many benefits, including for physical health, emotional health, and most importantly, the economy. It's especially true with the situation right now with coronavirus. Doing my research, I've come to understand that there are multiple benefits of cannabis that I didn't know about previously. I learned more about how cannabis can be used to treat mental health and other health issues, and how important it is to the economy, especially during a time of global pandemic and fear, which is coronavirus right now, or also known as COVID-19. One example of how I use pathos to reach my audience is from a source from KUTV that talks about the lack of certified customers at a dispensary located in Salt Lake City, Utah. According to the owner, Flores, the owner of Dragonfly Wellness, said on the first day of business she had to turn away 200 customers who did not have state-issued medical cannabis cards, but did have letters from doctors who recommended medical cannabis. This is one of the various reasons that the federal government needs to legalize this harmless substance, because if you do not drive with it in your system, you are fine to take that, but you must do it responsibly. And this could be real problem solving, and it's very frustrating that all these regulations are in place, to say the least, because the crazy thing is, one of those 200 people that had to be turned away, I was one of them, and it's really stupid, and it needs to be fixed. Another source that I have, Neil McCarthy, he talks about the arguments for and against marijuana legalization in the U.S. He talks about a variety of information that is valid for credibility. He claims that 56% say that tax revenue for state and local governments is a very important reason for legalization. He also says that it can be a useful tool to get you off of more addictive substances like LSD, MDMA, those kinds of things. Another source that I have found, Patrick Cooper, he did a study that was conducting for medical marijuana for children, and the article focused specifically on a problem that we find here in Utah, that is the opioid addiction that is especially prevalent and worse here than in the entire nation, here in Utah than it is anywhere else. It's scholarly, and it has, sorry, give me a sec, okay. So it's scholarly and has specific medical information that has to do with it. Not only does cannabis have medical benefits for adults, but it also helps kids that are suffering from underlying health conditions. Children with chronic or terminal illnesses are usually treated with opioid analgesic drugs generally, such as morphine and oxy. But these drugs are usually used to treat the pain caused by severe cancer and other terminal diseases. However, they can also cause overdoses, and their addiction rates are significantly higher than that of marijuana. So they also frequently cause negative side effects in children, such as nausea and vomiting, as well as constipation, and can lead to opioid abuse. So for my ethos, for the counter argument, I said some people who are opposed to legalization of cannabis federally might say that cannabis is an addictive substance and is harmful to your health, and could potentially be a gateway drug to stronger, more addictive drugs like MDMA, LSD, or heroin. With that being said, though, there is little evidence to suggest that these claims are even remotely true. In fact, cannabis can help you quit these harmful addictive substances, and that includes also alcohol and tobacco. I encourage you all to reach out to your representatives and tell them about the benefits of federally legalizing cannabis, because it can help with a number of different things, and they include physical, emotional, and especially economical standpoint right now, because the economy is really bad, and that will help the economy drastically if we were to make this action now.